In this video I'm going to be taking you through home boxing gym setup guide. And for the 6-week virtual fight camp, the gear that you'll need to get started, it's going to be cheap, it's going to be efficient, and it's going to do the job. You don't need expensive gear to start. I just want to stress that out, okay? The great thing is, all you guys are going to need to start, I recommend getting a skipping rope. These are very affordable. You can get it from any sporting goods store, or you can make one yourself as well. So I've got the skipping rope. Also we'll need a pair of boxing gloves. I would recommend getting between 10 ounce to 16 ounce if you're doing a bit of bag work, shadow boxing, pad work, and a bit of contact stuff. So we've got some gloves. If you need any recommendations, feel free to reach out. They're also available at any sporting goods store. Pair of hand wraps. Okay, these are really good because they're going to protect your hands and your wrists. Prevent injury, so we can keep training. So that's a must there. We've got a set of cones as well. These are going to be really good for your footwork drills as well as your eye-hand coordination. So a pair of cones. If you don't have access to cones, you could use knives or forks or just any piece of equipment. I've also got here a light resistance band. Highly recommend getting this as well. This is going to be great for, as you'll see in the videos, recovery cheat sheet, and also warming up before any boxing work or strength work. So this is a light resistance band. There's many different ones to get, but I recommend getting a light one to start with. Pair of hand weights. Right, this is going to be really good to work your good form and technique, as well as build strength and endurance in your shoulders, and also in your core and stuff as well, and your boxing technique. I've got here a portable speaker, right? Nobody likes training with no music, so it's good to have some good beats as well to keep you motivated and keep you pushing through those hard sessions. Also recommend an ab wheel as well. Ab wheel is really great for core exercises. This ab wheel is probably one of the best exercises that you can do to work your core. Short and sharp, does everything it needs to do. Cool. And now I'm going to show you around my home boxing gym. So during my days, I actually work at a boxing gym, Fight and Fitness Academy, located in Dunedin, New Zealand. But I've also got a home boxing gym as well, where I do my virtual online training and help my online clients. So I'm going to show you around. I've built this gym up over time, and I've just built it up bit by bit. So I'm just going to show you around bits and pieces. If you need anything, or you feel like you want to reach out and ask any questions, just fire away any time. But I'm going to show you here, I've got trusty water bag. Water bag's really good for taking the shock and the snap out of your punches. You can really hammer it away. This is actually a water buoy that they put in the water, so if it's a cheaper alternative than buying a commercial one. Recommend getting one of them. Also got a small Headhunter one here as well, which you would have seen the likes of Canelo and Lomachenko. They've boxed with one of them. I've got a mirror here as well to do your shadow boxing and perfect your good form and technique. That was a second-hand one I picked up, and it cost me about $10. So got some equipment here. I've got some kettlebells. I've got some chains for some resistance work, resistance bands. I've got a Ryan Garcia reflex bag. Great piece of kit, helps your reflexes, keeps your workout fun and exciting. Got the battle rope here, got a floor to ceiling ball, Title Boxing. This reflex ball here, it's not a pump up one, it's a foam one, so it's got a good feel to it when you're hitting it. You'll see a couple of video tutorials on these. Homemade pull up bar I bought, so put this in, keep it all sturdy. Got some rings here. I've got a Title Boxing spider bag, which you'll see a tutorial video about that. Great piece of kit to work your reflexes. Some of my boxing achievements here. I've got my very first fight, South Island Novice Champs, national titles, and Golden Gloves titles up here as well. Definitely recommend getting one of these in your gym, a heavy bag. Doesn't have to be pretty like this one, but just a nice tough bag that does the job. If you need a hand hanging it up or any recommendations, especially if you're in an area where it's quite loud, just let me know. I've got all the tips and tricks I've learnt over time. Got some other gear here, another floor to ceiling ball. This one's ideal, it's a bit bigger target, good for combinations. Got the pull up bar, track bar. Got another miller here, bit of gear. Total boxing speed bag, great for working your coordination and burning the shoulders out. Cool, got a rower here I picked up from a garage sale, so that cost me about $20. Trusty air bike here, this was actually second hand and I just did a bit of tweaking myself and fixed it up. Also got this as well from a garage sale. It's a great piece of kit, you can do all your bodyweight exercises on it, cables. One of my favourite pieces of kit over here, I've got a sled. Sled's really good for building strength and power. It's great tool to use in your boxing training because it's less wear and tear on the body. This floor here that I actually got it from the hardware store. To buy a commercial turf it was really expensive, so this was cheap and it does the job. Cool. Got some balls here as well. Do your core and your exercise. And then over here, nice tractor tie. You can do your bodyweight exercises with that. Got a sledgehammer as well. You can hit it. Also got a wall bag as well. Great piece of kit that you can lay into. And I've got a TRX as well there to do your bodyweight exercises. So all cheap and affordable gear that you can just build up over time. Highly recommend getting this stuff. One more thing I want to show you as well is work on your head movement and your defense. You can get a title boxing slip ball. This is a Mike Tyson one. But if you don't have access to a slip ball, just get a piece of rope and put a drink bottle on the end and tie it up. It does the exact same thing. Trusty couch with a brake on. I've got a pole I actually bought from the hardware store, and I put a glove on the end of it just to work on my defense, so you can be in here. Just gives you that realistic feel. Some of my achievements up here as well that I've got from just over the years and stuff. Barbell. Yeah, so pretty much everything you need to get started for your home gym setup. Start with the minimum equipment and then you can build up as you go.